is the fact, yeah, it's years since we did this. And it's worse now than it was then.
It's so bad. But the one thing is, I will say that at least Instagram is now, if I report it and say that they're
Yeah.
impersonating me, they'll 90% of the time they're taking it down. Rather than before, I would have to send everything to you to get it
Yeah.
possibly taken down. So
Well, at least they're doing that. But tell me about the contact that you get from men.
it's it's insane. Probably daily I get messages um of men saying like, "Hi baby, I found your other account. I love you." There's some men that will have like me in their bio or their profile picture, like they posted me saying like my wife. And even on TikTok, people will make, like, men will have accounts and be posting my stuff like, "This is my wife" or
Yeah.
"my girlfriend." And
I mean, I call me old fashioned, but I used to think that to be married to somebody, you had to meet them, and you had to like stand next to them, in
mhm,
front of somebody to actually get.
yeah,
But no, not online. You can just get. You just say, "Well, we're married. That's it." You know.
right.
Ah,
Yeah.
what got me was there was a few of them. There wasn't just one, but they sort of badly put a picture of you and a picture of them together as if you'd met.
The edited ones, yeah.
Yes, they're awful.
Yeah. It's kind of scary. And there's been people that have, my mom's a real estate agent. So if they find her, they can find her phone number.
Yes.
And they've called my mom, they've called my command. Like, people have, called my command when I was active duty saying, you know, Senior Airman Beilmann or whoever
Yeah.
I was, Barone, I think at the time, is scamming me and has stolen money from me. So my first shirt pulls me into his office and is like, "I know about scammers. Like, this isn't a new thing with military members being scammed, but, I just have to ask because we did get a call." And I'm like, it's putting my career at risk. My family, like my parents, are scared for me because there's crazy people out there. So
Did you see the one that we did with Edward Bryan?
I did not.
Edward, he, the woman reported it to the FBI. The FBI talked to him and they said, "Yeah, it's all right, Edward. We know about scams. It's all right." Army said the same. It's okay. She actually took him to court privately because she believes that it was him that was doing the scam.
Wow.
And not only that, in the scam, he told her he was a multimillionaire, or the scammer had said, he was a multimillionaire, but he needed this money. And she actually believes that poor Edward is a multimillionaire, and she's pursuing him for money, damages, and she's on the wrong side of reality, if you know what I
Right.
mean. You
Mhm. People are,
know,
they're dead set on it. Even coming from me, the only way they'll believe it is if I like call them, like video chat, which I don't do because I don't owe them that. And people want like recordings of me saying like, "I'm me. I don't know who you are," but some people are literally like, "You're just lying. Like, you are my girlfriend. Like, we've been talking for months." And I'm like, I genuinely don't know who you are.
to be honest, if I had a fella, if I had a man, and I found him online and it all looked a bit suspicious, and I contacted him and he says, "No, it's not me you were talking to," I'm not going to argue with him that, well, don't you want me anymore? I know
Yeah.
it's difficult to get your head around it, but it's a strange world that they still believe that it's you.
Right.
And how? But never mind, they do.
Mhm.
What sort of age range are your husbands?
Um, in their 20s.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because, yeah,
Oh,
because
you
some
mean
are
the
older.
scam?
Oh,
You mean the people
yeah,
that
yeah,
think they're my husband?
yeah.
Oh,
No,
I thought you
you're,
meant my
oh,
ex-husband.
no,
Um,
no, not the,
no, them,
not real
I
ones. No.
would say like over 50,
Yes.
50 to 80. I mean, I've seen some,
The ones that,
and that's the other thing is how there are, I'm not going to say there aren't women out there that aren't into older men, but let's be realistic. Like, do you think somebody in their 20s is going to go for a 70-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I really don't, because other than to think, when they take you down the club at night, they're going to look good with this young girl on their arm. But they should think of sense, Cassie, and we can't put sense into people, sadly. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like the ones that say they want a recording of you,
Right.
because I mean, let's have. There might not even be them. There might be a scammer who wants a recording of you
Mm-hmm.
to use.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I have so many just sitting in my request or
Yeah,
my,
you will.
my request folder because it's been years and um there's nothing I can do about it. It's like a lot of people don't realize that people in the military have to deal with this constantly if their account is public or if their pictures are out there, and it's just going to be a constant thing until
But
the
this is what I was going to say, Cassie. The pictures that I see of being used of you in the scams are the pictures that we talked about years ago. So you
right.
could
Hmm.
you could be as private. I don't really see why you should make your account private. I am not into that at all. Shouldn't be blackmailed into having to have a private account. But they're still the same pictures that they had years ago of you in uniform.
Hmm.
When you had to sort of have your hair sort of pulled back and everything, there's still those pictures.
Yeah.
And they're going to be around forever. So it doesn't matter that, I mean, yeah, they get new ones, but they're just all still out there.
Hmm. Google.
Yeah, absolutely.
Google.
Google. And people don't. I don't understand that, but I found that people don't. So really, so you're not military anymore, so I'd like you to say that.
Well, I'm in the reserves now. I'm not active duty, so I don't work full time for the military. It's 2 days out of the month. I'm not on any orders to deploy. I haven't been deployed in years, and when I was married at the time. So yeah, not deployed. I'm not on a base.
You're not
I'm not
on a
any. I'm
secret.
not even.
You're not on a secret mission
No,
or anything like that. No.
no.
Somebody told me not long ago you were a sniper. I
That
thought that was quite exotic.
I do. I look like a sniper. That's hilarious.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
just thought it was quite exotic having you as a sniper, to be honest. Um, but yeah, so what sort of message have you got for these guys? Not you.
Um, don't send money to people that you don't know. And if you haven't video chat with a woman, you're most likely not dating the person. Um, I'm not saying that people out there don't do the internet relationships, but if you're going to be dating somebody in the military and if their English is very broken or something's not adding up, then you need to get proof
Yeah.
and don't believe everything that everybody says because there are a lot of scammers out there trying to steal money and I don't even know what other things they would want out of it, but
They steal identity, basically, because if they get a victim that they can get, date of birth, social security number, address from, they can get cards. They can, get credit cards for people. They can order 15 iPhones off Amazon and things like that,
mm-hmm.
which they do. Um, and the thing is that the scammers that use you, and what we can't get through to this enough, is the scammers that use you are male. So they're not gonna even phone, they're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna do anything. They're young males sat around having a party and scamming, just sending this crazy love talk. I'm sure that you've never called a 72-year-old man babe.
No, I
You
have a
know,
very I have a very specific type anyways, and I'm
yeah,
not going to have a relationship on the internet. If I'm going to be dating somebody, even if it's long distance, we're going to be seeing each other. So I'm not doing any internet relationship with anybody out there.
Well, most people meet people. Most people get out and meet people. And, I am sorry to say to these older men that younger women are not online looking for an older man. Because, okay, I'm not saying it never happens, but usually if it does, you know somebody in person and you grow to like them. You don't contact them and say, hey, honey, I'd like to get to know you better.
Yeah.
You just don't. So, yeah, I mean, all those years ago, we had great hopes of being able to make a breakthrough in talking about scams and reducing it. But it hasn't. It's like it's so easy that it's just got bigger. Word vomit, thank you, Candy. See, we've got everybody saying the right words. They call it love bombing, but we call it word vomit, which I just think is so much better. So I'm really sorry to hear that your mum gets contacted.
Yeah.
That must.
They're kind of used to it now, but I shouldn't even have to say that. Yeah.
We shouldn't have to get used to it.
Right.
Because it's an intrusion. It's a massive intrusion. And Cassie, could you have a relationship with somebody where you had to ring the mum and find out, hey, mom, I'm talking to you. I'm going to marry your daughter. Well, that's a bit weird. It's even more weird, to be honest. So, you're looking well. You look happy.
Thank you. I am very happy. I'm actually moving tomorrow, so I've been running. That's why I was late, because I've been running errands today for my new job, and I'm moving tomorrow.
Are you moving far? I don't want to know which state, but are you moving far?
Yes, a few states away.
Goodness, that's very adventurous. I must say.
I'm excited though. I get to see some friends up there, so I'm excited.
It's always exciting to start something new, isn't it? When you really want to do it and you know that it's the right thing, it's always good. It's always exciting to start something new. So, tomorrow night you'll have your first night in your new home.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Which is lovely. So, well, thank you very much, Cassie.
Thank you.
I really wish we didn't have to do this. I mean, it's lovely talking to
you as well.
But I really wish we didn't have to do this. But so, if we can get through to everybody that there isn't anybody talking to Kassandra at all. Don't call her mum.
Don't call her.
Don't call her mum. You're going to call her mum, house offer, but do not call her mum. I mean, that's awful. But it's the same story with so many, Cassie. I mean, it really is. It's the same story for everybody. They can't get to sirens. I live next door to an ambulance station, so it's not in Chicago and the police are going past. If you call an ambulance here, it comes from just up the road. So anyway, Kassandra, I shall let you go and pack and get the car ready and everything. And thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
And good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
And let's see if we can get this sorted out.
Yes.
Oh, do you know somebody called Ruth? The one at the bottom there? Hello, Cassie dear, how are you doing? That looks a bit suspect, isn't it?
I don't even see that.
Oh, RAOOF. But I'm not sure I know anybody who would say to you, hello, Cassie dear, how are you doing?
I don't know.
In the full things. Yeah, we'll take care of him. Anyway, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice talking
Thank you.
to you.
And, good luck from all of us here.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
Well, no, it's not good night for you, but it is for me. Good night, Cassie.
Good night.
Bye. Bye. Bye.